Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you are a first timer to this channel, then welcome to you guys. Thank you for joining me. We are about to change the way you guys trade in the stock market. This video here, this is our watch list for Tuesday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. I put these videos out for you guys for free every single day. The one thing I ask in return for doing that is the ads that pop up, please let them roll through. It helps pay for these videos to be free for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for being here today. A couple things before we get started. If you're brand new to trading or day trading or swing trading and you don't have a screen or a platform like this, in the description below there's a link. That link is for TradingView. It will get you a free 30-day trial to the subscription-based services that TradingView offers. And then if you decide to use it after the 30 days or before the 30 days, you will get up to $30 off of that subscription. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that offer if you've never used TradingView before. A couple other things. I'm on Twitter. You can follow me there at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can also comment in the comment section below if you have questions, or you can find me in my Discord, the Griswold Trading Discord. That link is in the description below. And everything that I offer you guys, free or fee-based, can be found in that Discord. So I do have a portion that is paid in there. It's for the Griswold Gold members. It's $50 a month, or you buy 2 months. You get 1 month free, and it includes a ton of really great stuff. There's a 1-hour strat course I've created for you guys. There's one-on-ones available with me if you guys have questions about the strategy or anything else. There's live trading bots in there on tickers like SPY, QQQ, DIA, Disney, CCL, Tesla. What else do I have in there? The top 5 from these lists that I give out to you guys, the top 5s go to the Griswold Gold members. There's ad-free YouTube videos in there and a bunch of other really great stuff, so make sure you guys check that out as well. Alright, so let's get started on this list. The first one I've got for you guys, and again, if you guys are new to this strategy, this video might not be the best for you. It'll give you an idea of what we do here. But at the end of this video, there is a learning tool, a beginner tools playlist at the end of this video. There's about 6 videos in there, and it runs through the basics of what we teach here. And trust me, guys, if you see these numbers here, these 2s, these 3s, there's no 1. But it really is as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's quite simple. I don't think you'll find an easier strategy than what you are about to see here. So the first one I've got for you guys is Pinterest. That's pins. Pins has a 2-up that finished red. So normally a 2-up would finish green, but when it finishes red, so meaning it opened here, we came up, and then it closed right here. When it finishes red, I call it a failed 2. It gives us a higher probability that this stock or this ticker symbol is going to trend back down on the following day or on the following candle. The other thing that gives me that notification is this right here. This is time frame continuity. Now, this is part of an indicator that I created for you guys. It is also part of the Griswold Gold membership, guys, but you can also get it for free. That link is in the description below, and you get it for life. It's a $25 one-time fee if we ever upgrade it. The upgrades are free for you guys as well. So the indicator is separate. You can get one-on-one separately. You can get the trade bot room separately. All that stuff can be bought separately, or you can get the membership all together, and it's a much better deal. But 2-up, finished red. We're looking for this to trend down. We've got time frame continuity. And again, at the end of this video, I will put a time frame continuity video for you guys, and it dives into exactly what time frame continuity is, because it is very important and not a lot of people talk about it. And basically what this is telling us is it's saying on the day, on the week, on the month, on the quarterly, and on the yearly, we have sellers. And so when these are red, this gives us a higher probability that we're going to have a 2-2 reversal, a 2-up, 2-down reversal. So we're going to look for puts here at $24.56. That's where that yellow line sits. And here is the price over here. So that is the trigger price. That is not the strike price. The strike price, we would be looking at a $24.50 or a $24 strike price. Here is the first target, and it's just the bottom of the preceding wicks. Okay, so 24.56 is the trigger. First target, 24.32. And you can go back in time and just find the next lowest target, which would be there. That would be your second target. I'll change it to green because my targets are always green. My daily triggers are always yellow. You're going to see in this video my weekly triggers are pink, monthly blue, quarterly purple, and orange is my yearly triggers. We'll move on to Alibaba, BABA, inside bars. I love the inside bars, guys. So you notice it's painted yellow. That's part of the indicator that I created for you guys. It includes that time frame. It includes the 1, 2, 3s. It includes yellow inside bars, white outside bars, Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule, and a couple other things to help you guys out. But as we look at the inside bars, you notice it doesn't break the high and it doesn't break the low of the previous candle. And that's true on any time frame. So the inside bar, guys, is a consolidation candle. So the bears don't know if they're taking it down. The bulls can't get it to go up. So what we have is a consolidating candle. Again, doesn't break the high, doesn't break the low of the previous candle. It stays within the range. And when we see those inside bars, what we're looking for, and when you guys see those inside bars or those yellow bars, I want you guys to imagine a spring being compacted, loaded, squished, pressed down, almost like a jack-in-the-box. And then when that jack-in-the-box releases, you get that big explosion. And that's what we look for on these inside bars. We look for them to either break to the high side or break to the low side, like this one did. We triggered, we hit targets, we filled the gap. That was a second target, and we had a nice little run. And that's, for the most part, what we're looking for. We're looking for triggers and we're looking for targets. This one didn't quite hit it, but again, we're looking for those big jumps. And listen, not every trade that you guys take is going to work out the way you want it to. Every trade that you look at, every strategy that you guys look at, whether it's this one or something completely different, is based off of probability. And I will tell you guys over and over and over again that it's based off of probability. And what that means is, yes, we have a good opportunity for this trade to work out. It looks like it's setting up really, really nicely. But if it doesn't, then what are we doing? That's where the risk management comes in. And I will tell you this right now, the best traders are really, really good at risk management. So that's what we look for. Again, every trade based off of probabilities. Okay? So that's the inside bar setup on Alibaba. We're going to move to CL, that's Colgate Palmolive, 2 up, finish red, so similar to what we look like on pins. We're looking for the 2 down on this one with a trigger of 73.46, and our first target is basically the trigger for the weekly. So again, if we go to the weekly charts, we have an double inside bar on CL. So I'm looking for this thing to break out. Where is it going to break out? We'll find out eventually, but if we trigger to the downside here, as it's telling us, and the time frame continuity is telling us, our first target basically becomes the trigger to go 2 down on the week. So a day trade that could change into a swing trade potentially, and you can hold it a little longer. We'll move into DraftKings DKNG. Well, DraftKings has an inside bar as well. We're going to put your green targets, and that looks like it's the exact same. So we're going to move that target up to there. So first target way, way up at the top. And first target to the bottom is also us going 2 down on the week. That's what the pink line represents. So the better trade would be if we went 2 down off of this inside bar, and then we went 2 down on the week on DraftKings. It's a domino effect, 2 down on the day, 2 down on the week, and we enter into a potential swing trade on DraftKings. We move into DocuSign DOCU with the inside bar as well. So again, you guys know all about the inside bars. Let's put the target at the top and see if we have the same thing. We don't. Not much room to the top side. So I like to see a little bit more meat on the bone, meaning I'd like to see this target, usually higher up than what we're looking at right now. But we don't have it. To the downside, again, if we go to the downside, the week and the day will be red. And realistically, when I'm day trading, I only need those two. I only need the hourly and I only need the daily in my favor, because my day trades, my scalp trades, they only last like 3 minutes to an hour. We had one on DIA. It lasted probably 15 or 20 minutes approximately, okay? So I'm going to do a video on that so you guys can see exactly how we went through it and how nicely it played out. We triggered off of the daily, chart, and we managed off of the 5, and it was a fantastic trade. It ended up going for like 50% total, I think, at the end of where we would have reversed out. Anyways, inside bar on DocuSign, calls at $62.91, puts at $60.63. The other thing I'm going to try and do, guys, is to do these things live for you guys. We're going to have live videos. I do have a new computer system coming. I'm going to try it out tonight. We'll see if it works. Whether it does or doesn't, we're going to find out really quick. Inside bar on EW. I like this setup. We've got nice time frame continuity to the upside. We're also stuck inside on the week. So, again, for me, for this trade to potentially be really good, it could go either way, to be honest. We can look for calls at the 77.93 mark, and first target's marked out, or we can look for puts at 76.88. I wouldn't be surprised to see an outside bar on this thing. But we are close to going 2 down on the week. That's the way I would like to see it go. But it doesn't matter what I want. The market does what the market does. So that's the setup on EW. Lucid LCID, 2 down green. We're going to look for calls back to the upside. $10.23. First target marked out for you guys on Lucid. We move on to Lyft. Lyft had this big gap off of earnings. Big gap down. It was a 2 down red. Now we have a 2 down green. So we talked about the 2 ups that finished red. Now we have a 2 down that finished green. A failed 2. We're going to look to try and come back up to the upside with the hourly, the daily, the weekly in our favor. We're going to look for calls at 10.57 and pretty good magnitude to the upside, or targets to the upside at $11.22. Ticker symbol M, that's Macy's with the inside bar. So we are going to look for calls on Macy's. 22.37 is the trigger to the top, and 21.81 is the trigger to the bottom. Your targets are marked out for you guys. Make sure you fill them out on your charts. XOP with an inside bar. So XOP, again, not great magnitude to that upside. If we put it in a second target for you guys, we have a little bit better room there. So calls at 140.82, puts at 137.99. To the downside, we've got good time frame continuity. And here's the thing. If we trend down the hourly, the daily, the weekly, because, guys, this inside bar, this week and this day are both represented by this inside bar. Okay? So if we trend below that, the hourly, the daily, the weekly, and then the monthly are all going to be red. So we have a really good potential for this trade to work out to the downside. See what happens again. Shopify with the inside bar. So Shopify, we can look for calls at 49.12. And let's put in a first target for you guys. Again, not a lot of magnitude. And the reason I don't like that, I'll show you right here. But we're going to look for puts at 47.92, which have a potential, and then a first target at 47.33. The reason I don't necessarily like when we have small little gaps like that, or a small amount of room between the trigger and the target, because a lot of times what happens is we will open up. Let's say we open up right here. We will trigger and we will hit that target, and then we will reverse right back through that target, and we will never see that target within the day again. So a lot of people come up through targets, it'll reverse through, they don't take profits because there's really no profits to take on a 3-cent move, and then they get stopped out, or they hold hoping that it continues back to the upside, and then basically they've lost their capital on their contracts. So that's why I don't like those. Not saying that they don't work. I'm just telling you guys to be very cautious. Maybe use your original trigger as your stop loss, or a mental stop at like 15 or 20%, just to be cautious and making sure you're not blowing up your account or the contracts that you have. We move on to SE. I really like SE here. So SE has a 2 down that finished green. We call that a failed 2. We have full time frame continuity to the upside. So I want to see this thing go up. Again, does it go up? I don't know. But we have our trigger at 65.42, and a full dollar move is a really good magnitude, a really good move for us to make some money off of SE. But I like the fact that we have a reversal in place. It's a 2 down green. We have full time frame continuity on it as well. End video, guys. And again, if you like this stuff, again, make sure you follow me on Twitter, subscribe down below, hit the bell. The bell makes sure you get the notifications when I do send them out every single day for free, okay? So make sure you're doing that as well. Inside bar on NVIDIA, calls at 220.48, puts at 209.62. Time frame continuity is all pointing up. Netflix, 2 down, finish green, full time frame. We're going to look for calls back to the upside at 359.70. This pink line, I believe, is out of date. It's for a week. It's a past weekly play. So we've already gone 2 down on the week. What I would be looking for, guys, here is a potential 3 bar on Netflix on the week, especially because we're still on Monday. Again, if this trends up, we've got a really good opportunity to hit that. Now, if I go into the Griswold Strat indicator and I mark out the previous 50% line on the week, we're going to do that. We're on the weekly chart right now, and there it is. We've almost tagged it. If we trigger, and again, we can go back to the daily chart, and there is the purple trigger right there. If we trigger on the 2 up reversal, we are going to break through that, and you can, again, potentially look for a 3 bar play on Netflix for the week. So it's something you might want to take a look at. MU, 2 down green. This is what we call a hammer candle. So a hammer candle is an actionable signal where we have the wick more than 2 times the size of this body. It's an actionable signal. A shooter candle is here. It's just the opposite of a hammer candle. And also an inside bar, which is also an actionable signal. Okay, so we're going to look for a 2-2 reversal on this side. Nice time frame continuity to the upside. And again, if we hit this, we have that potential of breaking through and having an outside bar on MU. So we'll see how that plays out. It'll be interesting on Micron and Netflix to see what they do. Guys, thank you for watching. That's the list. Again, make sure you're subscribed. Click that thumbs up. If you have questions, you can ask them below. Ask them on Twitter. You can DM me if you're shy or nervous about people seeing them. DM me on Twitter. I will answer them. And get in on that Discord. Join us. Let's learn together. Let's earn together. Good luck trading on Tuesday, guys. I wish you nothing but the best, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.